The most ridiculous mistakes newcomers make in GTA Online. The game GT Online is complicated. It never actually tells you what's happening. For the most part, it drops you into this crazy metropolis where military jets and motorcyclists are frequent. As a result, it is relatively simple to make numerous mistakes at an early stage that could have been easily prevented. I'll be going over 10 major mistake numbers that I frequently see rookie players make in this video. To get started, the first mistake number I observe in new gamers is completing the incorrect tasks or objectives. I observe a lot of new gamers waste their time by participating in random heists or contact assignments. There is no longer any incentive to do that. Such stuff is history. Instead, there are better things to do. Perform VIP missions. Once you have $50,000 in your bank account, you can access these VIP tasks. Compared to contact missions, VIP missions pay out far more and happen considerably faster. Typically, a contact mission allows you to stay for about 10 minutes and receive between $10,000 and $15,000. A VIP assignment, on the other hand, is much more effective and efficient and may be completed in 3 to 5 minutes, earning you between $21,000 and $22,000. You ought to participate in the treasure hunts as well. As a novice, the treasure hunts pay out a lot and will put you on the path to financial success. Check the video in the upper right corner of your screen for a beginner's instruction if you need assistance with these specific treasure hunts. Let's go on now. My second mistake number on this list is purchasing costly cars and supercars far too soon. This ought to be fairly self-evident. You should use your money to increase your income rather than spend it on pointless supercars and pricey cars that provide you no benefits. Since businesses are the primary source of income in GT Online, it is evident that the idea of using money to produce more money is crucial. Establishing a firm requires a significant initial investment that must be recouped and turned into a profit. Since supercars and costly cars won't bring you any financial advantages, the first thing you should do when you start GT Online is to avoid buying them. You want to purchase companies and use them to establish a reliable revenue stream. Mistake number 3. The next mistake is overspending on upgrades. This is true for both vehicles and companies. This is a continuation of the second mistake number. When you purchase pricey supercars, you may believe that improvements will improve them, but in actuality, you're only making matters worse financially. The majority of the game's customization options and upgrades are essentially pointless. Other than improving the vehicle's appearance, they offer no advantages. Some upgrades, like the security update, aren't worth it, even for many organizations. Although the security update is meant to lessen raids on the majority of your companies, raids will still occur often. The security update is essentially a waste of money, in my opinion. It's much worse with cars. You can easily spend $800,000 to $1 million customizing a vehicle that you'll only use a few times before you grow tired of it, just to sell it for half of what you paid for it. The fourth mistake is a little more difficult to explain. This is your revised text with the appropriate punctuation. I'll do my best to clarify though. Do not grieve. Don't try to fight every player and don't grieve, as the game recommends. Let's begin with a bit about battling and grieving. First of all, because you are such a low-level player, players with superior weapons, vehicles, and talents will destroy you. I hate to tell you this, but you cannot battle a level 500 and expect to defeat him with your pistol as a level 6. That isn't how it operates. You won't win a single battle, and they have played the game for a lot longer than you have. Here's where the game contradicts itself. It encourages you to grieve. This is the grieving part. You receive a notification in the upper left corner of your screen whenever someone sells something in your lobby, instructing you to kill this guy and grieve his stuff to get money. However, there isn't any compensation for grieving. Surprise! The reward for griefing cargo is 2,000 bucks. Yes, that is nothing at all in this game. It's pocket change. Even after you've killed 1,000 NPCs, you can still earn $2,000 by simply being kind in the game. The trouble is not worth it. Grieving is a waste of time for both you and the person you are grieving. And because you are so under-leveled, you probably won't even succeed. Therefore, low-level players, cease doing that. Stop it, dude. I see you in those lobbies. Mistake number 5, improper use of invite-only lobbies. This is a significant mistake number that was made more recently. Invite-only lobbies weren't all that fantastic in the past, but they've completely changed the game in Grand Theft Auto Online. Only you can access lobbies that are invite-only. You must extend an invitation to anyone who wishes to participate. Previously, these lobbies were limited to heists and specific activities, but Rockstar modified that. Everything you would typically do in a public lobby may now be done in an invite-only session. Therefore, attend an invite-only session if you wish to generate revenue. It will simplify everything 1,000-fold. Mistake number 6, purchasing the incorrect companies. Purchasing the nightclub as your first business is a great illustration of this. Many players use their career builder in this way for next-gen gamers. Since the nightclub depends so largely on other businesses to function properly, I think this is a huge mistake number. The nightclub won't be that fantastic and won't bring in much money if you don't own many of the other companies in the game. The nightclub is not something to purchase first. Rather, it is more of an end-game business. Many players purchase the nightclub because they believe it is overpowered, only to discover that they need multiple other businesses to turn a profit. Purchasing the hangar when you lack the funds for a jet is another scenario. Although the hangar has improved, you won't earn much money if you don't have a jet or other flying equipment, such as a helicopter or an Oppressor Mark II. Finishing trade missions will take an eternity. Waiting until you can afford a decent jet or plane is therefore preferable. The Asset Lab, the MC Clubhouse, and the Bunker are a few enterprises that are suitable for beginners. The Asset Lab is arguably the best entry-level company in the game. It merely requires a little bit of grinding and is quite easy to obtain. I have a video on how the Asset Lab operates in case you're not familiar with it. You are welcome to view it on my channel. Mistake number 7, purchasing supplies for your businesses instead of stealing them. If you haven't upgraded yet, it may be advantageous to steal supplies, but in general, purchasing supplies is preferable. Here's why. Time is money in Grand Theft Auto Online. Since everything you do takes time, you should concentrate on the most lucrative tasks to maximize your time. Although you might save some money by stealing goods, you will lose time because you will need to steal more than once to fill your supplies bar. Rather, purchasing supplies enables your company to manufacture things in the background while you focus on more lucrative endeavors such as VIP missions or heists. Mistake number 8, failing to utilize weeks of double-triple money events. In GTA Online, event weeks are fantastic. Rockstar provides double or triple money on specific activities throughout some weeks. For instance, the hangar was offering double money lately, which meant that each transaction might bring in up to $7 million. Pay attention to weekly events and see if any good deals are offering double or triple money. If so, think about making that your week's main focus. Mistake number 9, not performing daily events or spin the casino wheel. The 9th mistake is not doing G-Stash, robbing the stash house, spinning the casino wheel, etc.